G'day Carbonites, Timmy Carbine back with another episode of Ark Survival Evolved, and this is an update video. We're going to be talking all about giant beavers. So here I am with Sausage Wallet, which I tamed with Alexis Arcade and Wonder Boy. The links to their channels are in the description below, make sure you check them out. And I do have the footage of that tame if you want to see it. It's, just as a warning, it's probably about 20 minutes of pure beaver jokes. So be prepared for that. Thank you, Sausage Wallet. First up, where to find them. So I found this lady here just out the front of my base along this river, and I'll show you where we are on the map. So there you go, right there. I found it right in front of my base. Perfect. But from what I understand, the other guys found them all in the inner rivers, so inland rivers, and they were all in the water. I don't know if they venture onto the shore very often, but they were all in the water. But yeah, we're going to go for a scout, and we're going to find one, and then we'll tame it up. So I'll see you guys soon. Swimming around down there. So I'll show you where we are. South side of the map. I seem to have better luck on the south side in the rivers. Yeah, basically, like I've seen them all on the south side so far. You probably can get them up north. The server's only just been refreshed, so they probably haven't spawned up there. But they seem to be spawning down here quite a bit. Alright, and just as a side note, you can pick them up with the Argy. I'm just using the Quetzal because it has more stamina and it was easier to fly around without having to have a break so often. Alright, so I'm going to take this guy back to the taming pen and we'll tame it up. Alright, so it looks like we found ourselves a 68 female. So it shouldn't take that long to knock her out. She's quite easy to knock out. Well, they are. It's not just her. I love how she's just copying this. There we go. Okay, she's out. So the torpor, it drops fairly quickly, but it's not like Dimetrodon quick, where you're just constantly on your feet. Like it's quick, but it's not ridiculous, if you know what I mean. Alright, so I'm going to quickly go and get some veggies. They do actually take the Gallimimus kibble, but unfortunately I don't have any, so we're going to go with the next best thing, which is veggies. And I have an absolute shitload of that. Alright, so while we're waiting for that to tame up, let's make the saddle. What the fuck is going on here? He needs to go home. He's drunk. Alright, so beaver saddle. We need 290 hide, 200 fiber, 100 metal ingots, 180 thatch, and 140 cementing paste. So it's not cheap. It's fairly expensive. Alright, so let's get the required materials. Grab some metal, some cementing paste, and I think I needed thatch. And fiber. Alright, let's craft one of those bad boys up. Alright, all done. Oh, and the engram is down near the Rex, so there it is right there. Okay, so I I'm going to take a stab in the dark. I think it's about level 55 to 60. Obviously I can't tell, but given the location of where it is in the list of things, I would say that'd be pretty close. Alright, so let's go and check on our beaver. Make sure the narcotics are still keeping it under. Yeah, it is dropping fairly quickly. Quicker than my low level one, and by low I mean it was lower than the 68. Alright, so I'm going to finish taming this guy up, and then we'll go through some of its abilities and how it handles battle, I guess. So I'll see you guys soon. Okay, and we've got it. I'm just going to call it Beaver. Fuck, I couldn't be bothered. Alright, passive, stop following me. Alright, let's get her out. Okay, so that's what they look like with the saddle on. It's actually a really nice looking saddle, I like it. The little scrolls on the side and everything. And it looks like it's got a little anvil on it, that's awesome. So there's a reason it has the anvil on it, and that's because you can actually use it as a smithy, which is really, really cool. So anything you could make in a smithy, it looks like I can make it right here. So it'd be awesome to take along if you need to make some more ammo or something. Really, really cool. Alright, so let's get that back up so we can actually see. Oh yeah, stats. Okay, so we're looking at 2k health, or nearly 2k health, 468 stamina, weights at 372, 300% melee damage and 170% movement speed. What level is this Gigantopithecus? 96. Alright, this would be a good test. Let's go for hell for leather into this one. Well, it's actually pretty good. You do have to keep in mind that we changed our stats on this server back to the original. So this is before it had the dino nerf. So that's probably a big help. Alright, so I'm just going to pump weight on this. Alright, so can you harvest berries with them? You can. It actually has a fairly decent AoE for such a small mammal. 500 wood in 2 trees. We're over 1200 wood. 1500 wood. Holy shit. And our server rate's obviously turned up, but it's I think it's 5 times for the gathering. Okay, so one thing to note is wood and I believe stone are now a fifth of the weight of what it normally would. So 100 stack of wood is actually only 10 units of weight, whether it's pounds or kilos, whatever. And there's normally 50. I believe that might have changed as well. Oh, I can't be sure. Actually, what if we do this? There you go. Yep. And the berries are the same? Yes, the berries are the same, but it looks like thatch, wood, and I think it's stone. We're going to have to test it. Oh, I'm going to have to actually drop some of this shit. It's actually decent at getting berries as well. Is that you? Jesus. You alright? Alright, let's get some stone. I'm pretty sure it doesn't harvest. We'll make sure. Yeah, it doesn't. It's actually pretty good at climbing rocks though, that's good. Alright, so we got some stone. Let's put it in there. So it was 26 on us, it's 13, so it's half. Okay. So it's a fifth, the wood is a fifth. What was that? That's a fifth as well. Okay, so wooden thatch is a fifth of what it normally weighs, and the stone is actually half of what it normally weighs. Berries are the same. So that's pretty cool. Now, another thing I wanted to check is if it gathers shit by itself. It does, okay, so it gathers like the Doedicurus. Now, if I put this on wandering, will it gather berries as well? Is it just wood? Looks like it's just wood so far. Let's get it to come over this way. So we get into the bushes. Into the bushes with the Vaso. Where you go? Okay, so yep, just wood and thatch. That is a really good addition. I'm really liking the beaver. Maybe a little bit OP. Because it seemed to do quite a lot of damage to that Gigantopithecus as well. Yeah, but really, really good. Alright guys, that's going to do it for me. I hope you enjoyed this update video. I hope it wasn't too dragged out. I tried to cover as much information as I could in a short amount of time. So if you enjoyed it and you learned something, make sure you smash that like button for me. It really helps me out. Don't forget to lead your targets, and I'll see you next time.